Hey guys, it's Doris from LookMazing, and as you can see we are outside today because the weather here in SF is really nice. So I'm actually going to be doing a video on Japanese beauty products, so hopefully I'll introduce you guys to some brands that you may or may not have heard of. But if you guys have any questions, you can leave me comments down below, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first product I have here is by a brand called Bifesta, and they are known for their cleansing solution. So this one here is the eye makeup remover, but I've also used the cleansing cloths as well. And this one was featured in our top 5 best of beauty for makeup removers. So if you guys are interested, you should definitely check that out. But otherwise, I would say overall their products are really great in terms of being effective, but also not irritating the skin. So the next product I have here is by Pure. It's their natural aqua gel, and this product is really interesting because it is an exfoliator, but it's more on the gentle side, which I really love because sometimes when you have the beads it does tend to irritate your skin. So the way this one works is that you want to apply it to your skin when it's dry, and I tried it when it was wet and it didn't work at all. And the reason why is you want the product to soak in, and once it soaks in a little you can start massaging it and you'll literally feel your dead skin cells kind of peeling off and a little bit clumping in your hand. So it's a really nice feeling because afterwards your skin feels really smooth, almost like baby skin, and that makes it easier for products to penetrate. And now moving on to some more premium brands. This one here is SKII, and I'm sure you guys have seen it probably at high-end department stores. And I have tried this one, their facial treatment essence, as well as their facial cream and eye cream, and I really love them because they're all really effective in terms of both moisturizing as well as anti-aging. And I would say my only complaint is the fragrance is not something that is to my taste, but otherwise I love their products because they are very effective. So the next product I have here is by Rice Force, and it's their Deep Moisture Lotion. So Rice Force was a brand that was introduced to me when I attended a conference, and I started trying out this one in my fall skincare routine, and I really loved it because it was not only lightweight but also really moisturizing as well. So this one I would compare very similar to the SK2 Essence, except for this one doesn't have a fragrance, which is what I like. But this product actually is part of a 3 set, so it has a essence as well as a deep moisture cream, and all 3 of these products feature the Rice Force extract, which is a natural ingredient that's known for moisturizing. So I would say overall, if you guys are going into the fall winter and your skin is more on the dry side, this 3 set is really great for hydrating but without it feeling overly creamy, which tends to break me out. So if that's something that you guys are looking for, I would highly recommend these 3. So the next product here is by the brand TACHA, and they are also a premium brand, and the one I have here is their Luminous Dewy Skin Mist, and this is the travel size. And I love skin mist because during the day I like to freshen up, and this one in particular I really love the fragrance, and I'm really excited to try out another of their products. It is their cleansing enzyme powder. So I haven't tried that yet, but once I do I will be sure to review it to let you guys know what I think. So now I have 2 products by the brand Cosy, Pore, and they're both masks. One is for the whole face, while the other one here is just for the under eye area. So I'll talk about this one first. This comes in a pack of 7, which is really great for the value. And in terms of it being, I would say, moisturizing, it's a key component for these. So overall, I would say the masks are on the thinner side, so you have to be really gentle when you pull it out. And because they come in a package, for hygienic reasons, I personally prefer ones that are individually packaged, but I think for the value, this is great and really convenient to travel with. So overall, I think these are great for moisturizing. And for these ones here, this features an ingredient called Q10, which is known for moisturizing and anti-aging, and I like to use these in the morning right before I apply concealer to my under eye area. So I'll typically use them for about 10 minutes and then take it off, and it really leaves the area very moisturized. So overall, I would say this one comes in 44 pieces, so you can use them 22 times, which I think is a great value. So next I have some interesting products here, and these are eye masks, or I would say sleeping masks, and they're by this brand called Cow, which is a large brand. So these in particular I think are cool because once you put them on, they start to warm up, so it's really nice and relaxing, especially for right before you go to bed if you have problems sleeping, if you're traveling and you're not able to sleep in the hotel. I think these are really nice to throw on because they're disposable. So I'll show you guys what they look like. So it looks very simple, and I like that it's thin, and it comes with these, I would say, the earpieces. So you could just peel it off and then put this through your ear. Sorry, I'm going to show you guys as close as I can. And then put them over your eye and then loop it onto the other ear. And I think it takes about, ooh, they're actually already starting to warm up. So it'll take about a minute to really get to, I would say, a nice warmth, and then you can leave them on for, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes, and then it really soothes. And they have, I would say, different flavors. So one here is lavender, and there's chamomile, and then there's just or no scent. So this is like the original one. So now I'm going to move over to some cosmetic products. So this one here is by Hero & Make, and this is their Smooth Cover Powder, and it's a mineral formula. So this one I've featured a lot in my previous videos, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it's a nice translucent powder just to set your foundation. And as you can see, I've already hit pan, so I will definitely be repurchasing this product, but overall I would say this is a great one for the price. So the next one I have here is an eyeliner that I've been loving. It is one by SKII Palette, and it's their Real Lasting Eyeliner One Day Tattoo, and it's supposed to last for 24 hours, and it really doesn't smudge or budge, which I love. And also the tip is a brush tip, which I personally prefer brush tips to felt tips because it's easier to draw if you want to draw a cat eye. So overall, I would highly recommend this, and if this does run out, I'm definitely repurchasing it right away. And next I have here a mascara by Majorca, and I know if you guys have been watching, I featured this a lot in my previous videos, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but if you guys are interested, I really like it because it is probably the most waterproof mascara I own, and it has a really unique comb as well, so definitely check that out, and yeah, I would highly recommend this. So next I have two products from a brand called Can Make, and these two, I would say Can Make is a drugstore brand in Japan, and it's a great quality products for the price, so I wanted to try a couple of the products. So this one here is the Clear Coat Mascara, and I really like using this after I put on my mascara because it acts as a top coat and it prevents it from smudging to my under eye area, so I think this is really effective. And I also have an eyeshadow palette, so it's just 3 colors. I think in Japan it's not common to have the larger palettes that we find here in the States, so I like it that it's 3 colors that are more on the browns and neutral side. So I definitely like using something like this for every day, but it's also really nice to layer. And if you want to go for a more dramatic smoky effect, you can also create that as well. And they have the middle color here, which is a much more brighter shimmer gold, which also looks really good for nighttime. And now moving on to 2 other eye products. So I have here an eyelash glue. It's by the brand DUP, and I find this one to be really effective, and I like it how it's colored black, so it really covers the band when you are putting on false eyelashes, and it's great staying power and really easy to apply. And so here I also have fake eyelashes by a brand called Dolly. So they have a lot of different styles, which I find really nice because you can play around with it. If you want to dress it up for Halloween, you can go for more dramatic ones, but I prefer the more natural ones, and this one is the number 9 called Natural Dolly, and I find the bands to be really comfortable, and also the eyelashes themselves look really natural. So now moving on to some hair products. I have here the Lisi Creamy Bubble Color, and if you guys are interested in how this works, you should definitely check out my tutorial, which I go into detail and show you guys how I dyed my hair. And this one in particular is the color Milk Tea Brown, which is the one I have on right now. And I know it doesn't look exactly like the one on the cover, and I think the reason why is because my natural color is much darker than probably hers. So the packaging actually shows you what the color will turn out to be based on your original color. So I think that's really helpful and not something that I've seen a lot. So that's why mine looks more closer to the top one. So yeah, if you guys are a first timer and haven't dyed your hair before, I would highly recommend this because it's really easy to use. And last but not least, my last product here is by a brand called Essential, and this is a hair mask that smells absolutely amazing. I love using it because, especially if you do use heat tools, I find the ends of my hair to be really dry. So after I shampoo and use conditioner, I'll apply this hair mask on, and it really conditions and livens up the hair. So I would say when I use this, I like to kind of smell my hair throughout the day because I just really love the smell. So yeah, so I think that's it for all the products that I have now. And if you guys have any suggestions or recommendations, definitely let me know down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.